Hello guys, hope you're all well. Today I wanted to show you how you can use our new external API module. This module is quite powerful. It basically allows you to send any data from any app that we support in SynSpider to any other app that has API that can receive API endpoints. So we want to extend this module. In a couple of weeks, you're going to have it that it can also not just post, but also get data from any app that supports that will give you API endpoints for that. So let us begin. First of all, we're going to start. By creating a task. So just gonna go to one of my projects and create a task. As the first step, we're going to select target integration. I'm just going to use some lists from my Google Sheets and nothing else. And moving on next. Now we want to select external API module, external API. And what I want to show you now, I'm just going to show you how you can create a new mailing list in Moosend. This is just the simplest example I could find, so that you see the simplest example, and based on it, you can create whatever you want. So I'm going to be create mailing list. And Moosend, and moving next. Now we want to set up our external API. First, we want to select which kind of type are we going to send to that application. So I'm going to select JSON here. Right now, we're supporting JSON and URL encoded, but next week, I hope we're going to add an XML support here as well. So this is going to be also an add-on for this. Now we need to get some data basically from the app where we want to send data. So I've already prepared and found the API documentation of Moosend. And as I said, I want to create a mailing list. Basically here, what Moosend is giving me, it's giving me the entire instructions on how we can do that. Here I have an entire API endpoint, and as a first step here in SynSpider, we're just asking you for the base URL. So I'm just gonna copy this base URL here and copy it till version 3 API. So just later on, we're gonna tell which list and everything. So just copy this part and add it as base URL. Then if we check the documentation, we are going to see that it will request for us to have two headers, and these are content types and accept. So here we're going to use custom header and add first custom header. First one is going to be content type. Just copy it and paste it here. Second one is, and then, oh, sorry, I need to copy exact data we want to send. This is going to be JSON, and I'm going to add another header. This is going to be a accept in this case. I'm copying it. And again, we have application JSON. And this is it. The first part is done. Now we want to move next. And of course, the first step would be to select the file from my Google Drive. I'm gonna select a file, some simple file I just created for this use case. SynSpider will now automatically map this configuration, so it doesn't ask you again, and it will show you all the columns, the fields you have in this list. In this case, in my dummy list, this is what I have. Now I want to move next. We are going to skip filtering here. And again, we are coming to defining our external API connection. So we have a request type here. We want to post something to Musen, so I'm going to select post here. And again, type is JSON. Now we want to give here a total path. So again, we need to return to Musen documentation and see which kind of path we want to give. So this is list, create, form, etc. I'm going to explain this thoroughly. So just copy the path here. And as you'll see, we need to define a format. Here, Musen is supporting JSON and XML. XML, we're going to support XML as well soon. So I'm just going to use JSON here and copy this change to add which kind of proper format this is. So it's JSON. And of course, I need here to put my own, my own API key. You need to find that in your Musen account. So so this is my Musen account. This is the only list I have here. You can find your API key by just clicking on gear icon and selecting API key. Just copy that key, move back to SynSpider, and paste your API key here. Now, this is okay. Now we need to continue reading the instructions from Musen. We already set the API key, we put the format and which kind of request, what we want to send there. They gave us the entire code here. I'm just going to copy it and basically paste it here in this field and click on generate schema. Okay, cool. So now we give you the options to select which kind of attribute is it. Is it the text field, complex field, collection, and so on. And you can set it, is it required or not. Now, SynSpider automatically reads and sees which kind of field this is. Let me showcase this as well. Basically, we allow you also to have complex field or collection fields. So here's how this would look. You can also do something like this. So this is going to be just test complex field, and then here, what we're going to need to do is have that field. We're going to need to add a string here. So here it goes, string. Basically like this. Let me do some copy pasting. Copy, paste ID. Okay. This is gonna be named test1. And I just want to add another field like this so that SynSpider can see that this is actually a complex field. So if you would have something like this, so here I've created a string with two I don't know the word in English. Just let me change it. And then if I would generate schema again, come on, SynSpider. Yes, it will automatically see that it's a collection complex field. So this is just to showcase that you see that you can, that SynSpider will also do that, which is quite cool, I believe. So moving next to the mapping. Okay, we have a name of my list. I named it Alex. Okay, now I have some confirmation page here, data, and basically redirect page. And ID is not important here. This is just a showcase of a complex field. Now moving next, you can name your tasks. So this is sheets to create list in Musen. And of course you can select a trigger on schedule or on an event. As you know, we allow workflows. So basically, an event will give you an option for this task to be started after some other task. But I'm just going to leave this on a schedule, hourly schedule. Let me turn on the task immediately and move next. And this is it. Where's the task? This is the task. So I'll go back to my Mustang accounts just to showcase this. So basically I had one list here. Now when I run a task, and succeeded. I'm just going to go here and see what we got. Yes, we have another list. And that's it. Basically, we created a new module in SeedSpider for Musand, which haven't existed previously. You can do that basically for any of these things in Musand, any of these actions in Musand, or of course in any other app which has API endpoints. I hope this video was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments. And do you need any other use case? Is this explained good? Do you need any more clarification? I'll be answering in the comments. Thanks, guys. Bye.